I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited to get any hints or leaks or whatever about the chapter, and we got nothing because of what people done to redone last week. Hopefully he comes back next week, but finally Worst Gen released some leaks or whatever, so let's get into the video. But before we get into that, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you like daily One Piece content, because I'm sure you fall in love with this channel. Bro, I'm here every day doing hints, leaks, chapter reviews, theories, reading your hot takes, predictions, whatever. I'm here every day, and I'll make sure to pop up on your feed. And let's get into whatever leaks that we got. The first one, and the absolute most exciting one, is that Worst Gen confirmed that the chapter is insanely good, and we're eating good. 10 out of 10 chapter. Okay, it's pretty much expected, right? Because of what we've seen in the previous chapter, it's pretty much guaranteed that the next chapter is gonna absolutely be a 10 out of 10 chapter, right? And not only that, Scotch told us to buckle the fuck up, bro. Fasten your seatbelts, because it's gonna be a hell of a ride. So now we got confirmed from 2 leakers that it's gonna be absolutely a 10 out of 10 chapter. And the other insane leak is that Davy and Joy Boy, holy bro, chills. Bro, dude, you know The Rock when he did it? Bro, literally chills right now. Holy shit. Okay, hear me out. I've been saying it for ages now. It feels like ages, and you can see some of my videos, maybe like 2 months, before 2 months or something like that. I was saying that there's a theory, and don't keep that off your thoughts, that is maybe Davy Jones is actually Joy Boy, like the Joy Boy. Like ever since Roxy Zibik entered Emu's flower room and he was talking about Davy Jones at that moment, with all the theories that came with it and everything, I kinda was thinking that now it kinda makes sense that Davy Jones is actually Joy Boy. Like with all the things that we heard Robin talking about Davy Jones and everything we heard about Davy Jones, and not only like in One Piece, like the legend of Davy Jones, like himself in real life and even in like Pirates of the Caribbean and all that, it makes sense for Davy Jones to be one of the greatest pirates ever, right? So with Rox talking with Emu about Davy Jones, it just makes sense that Davy Jones could be the Joy Boy. So now Worst Gen, it's dropping Davy Jones and Joy Boy in this chapter, which probably we might see maybe Imu-sama talking about them, like after turning Roxy Zibik into the Domi Reversi and the demon like look or stuff. Imu-sama maybe will say like, here's to Davy Jones, the Joy Boy himself or whatever, like that's for you, Davy Jones, Joy Boy, like whatever, something like that, okay? It's silly, like when I say it right now, it's silly. But Oda is gonna absolutely put it like in an absolute amazing scenario, right? Like we just here talking and thinking out loud of what could happen in the chapter, in my opinion. So, or maybe like Roxy Zibik, now he turned into his demon, like the Dome Reversi, right? So in his like final wish, he's gonna talk with Roger and Garp maybe, and he's gonna tell him about like Joy Boy Davy Jones, like I want to fulfill like the promise of Davy Jones, which is he's the Joy Boy, like who has been against Imu-sama for 800 plus years and everything, and I'm here to fulfill his promise, but apparently I can, so please like help my kid and my wife to escape this island and to be safe and to live finally for my kid to fulfill my promise. That is a possibility, right? So the idea of who is gonna be talking about Davy Jones and Joy Boy, it's between Imu-sama and Rox, right? But I'm preferring the Rox scenario where he talks with Roger and Garp, and that makes sense for that. After the God Valley, Roger kinda like really started the adventure. I know he started ever since he met Rayleigh, when he said, let's turn the world upside down. But after God Valley, like in God Valley, Roger, when he saw Imu-sama, he realized that there's stuff bigger than the things that we want to see, or we want to like adventure and explore in the world of One Piece. There is more into that, which is this fucking Imu-sama thing, okay? So I guess that's it. That's the absolute hints that we got so far, hopefully. And yes, next week, no break. We got chapter next week. 3 chapters in a row. Hopefully we go for the 4th streak, but let's just not be greedy here, okay? So write in the comments, do you guys think that it is now kind of confirmed that Davy Jones and Joy Boy are the same person or not? Thank you guys for watching. I'll be there tomorrow. The day after, I'll be here every day, okay? We will wait. Tomorrow should be brief spoilers, so I'll be here maybe tomorrow double upload, like with this brief spoilers later, and maybe early in the day, like some another like hints with like more depth into and all that. Thank you guys for watching. Mwah.